Hello, this is Palagi. Thank you for tuning into my channel, and today I'm pretty excited to show you the Positron by Spyderco. Now this is one of Spyderco's newest releases, especially in the flipper world here, that just came out. As a matter of fact, this one was on pre-order, and I've been very excited to get my hands on it. I've been on this flipper kick, and you know, I really wanted to get this. Now, its designer is Brad Southard, and the first thing I noticed when I got this out of packaging is it was smaller than I initially thought it would be. And that's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. It makes for a fantastic EDC option. But to give you a just some contrast here, that's the Southard. I don't know why I was thinking it would be pretty close to the Southard in terms of in terms of size there. But clearly it's quite a bit smaller. So not everyone knows how big a Southard is, but like a Spyderco Delica, it's more along those lines when I was thinking it would be like the size of an Endura or something like that, okay? So anyway, I wanted to make that distinction just because, I mean, I should have known better. I saw the specs, but I wanted to bring that to your attention. So, as you can see, it kind of stuck with that same blade shape of the Southard that I call it I don't know what you call it, a modified sheep's foot, I suppose. Traditionally, sheep's foot is kind of renowned for a non-pointy tip. However, this has a very nice tip on it. Now, combined with that full flat ground blade, is just an awesome blade shape. I really like it. As a matter of fact, I think I even made reference to that in my Southard video. I think I said that I really like that hollow ground, but if they could keep that blade shape with the full flat grind, I think they'd have a real winner. And that's exactly what they did here. Now, the steel they're rocking on this guy is an S30V steel. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar, the S30V is it's a great steel. It's stain resistant. It holds a good edge. It takes a real keen edge. It's really a nice steel. I would say it's kind of at the base of the super steels. Okay, you know, some of the knife aficionados are not are kind of down on it just because it's I don't want to say antiquated, because it's still a fantastic steel. They're just coming out with all these, you know, awesome different ones. So don't let anyone tell you S30V is not a good steel. It absolutely is. Better than most out there. So anyway, one thing that they did do is they did put jimping on the top here. Now, as you can see, not a whole lot. And my camera doesn't want to focus here. Now, it is not going to be as aggressive as like the Seki City offerings, okay? But surprisingly, it does hold. It does give you a little bit of purchase up here, okay? Now, I've said time and time again, I'm not a big jimping guy. So for those of you who prefer aggressive jimping, this is not going to be it, honestly. So let's go ahead and talk about the fit and finish really quick on this guy. As you can see, it is carbon fiber, and I really like carbon fiber. One of my favorite handle materials, because it really adds to its you know, it being lightweight, and I really like that. Not to mention, I think it looks fantastic. The one thing I notice is kind of these like lines and striations in it, which isn't that big a deal. Another thing I did notice though is you know, the spacer in here is not flush. Now, one thing you'll notice, there's no pillars or anything like that. They simply put this spacer in there, okay, and it is not centered in there. I suppose you can mess around with that and get it figured out. Another thing I noticed here, and I don't want to, you know, make a mountain out of a molehill, but this part is sharper than it needs to be, honestly. I don't know why they couldn't have round that out nice, because I mean, if you dig into your pocket, you can feel that on your hand. I mean, again, not that big a deal, but I just don't know why they wouldn't. That I would, honestly. Now, that pocket clip is really nice. It's that wire clip, and I really dig those. The whole idea, I think, of a wire clip is because they can put that screw in the middle of it there. I think it's designed for deep carry. So I don't know why they wouldn't put it up a little bit higher. But you can see where it carries. It does carry deep. Again, just nitpicking. Now you can turn that on the other side, but it is designated a tip-up carry, okay, for those of you interested in that. Now we're talking about the action. The action is super smooth. It's awesome. I really like it. It's very, very crisp. Comes out very quickly. I'm really liking that. Now the liner lock on it. Some people, again, the knife aficionados are down on those liner locks for some reason. Frankly, I don't get that. They make it sound like, you know, they're just super weak knives if you have a liner lock. Honestly, I don't know what they do with their knives. I cannot even think of a scenario where a knife would fail you with a liner lock unless you are just completely freaking on your knife. I don't even know, like I say, batoning or something. But anyway, I think a liner lock is more than adequate. It's always served me really well. One thing I did notice, though, if you look, there is kind of that underside jimping, but it's recessed a little bit in there. So you really kind of have to dig your finger in there to, you know, to get it back in. Okay, not a big deal, but something I thought I would bring to your attention there. Now, yeah, your centering is awesome, as per usual with Spyderco. It's, you know, honestly, it's just a fantastic knife. This is a great EDC option. I have been carrying it, and I really, really like it. I just love this little knife. I was just really excited to show this to you because, honestly, I know people's tastes are different, but this is about everything that I personally would want in a knife. Super lightweight, carbon fiber, full flat ground, S30V, you know, a nice pointy tip. It looks nice. I don't mind the liner lock. Love the pocket clip. Again, what's not to like here? Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I just wanted to give you a quick look at the Spyderco Positron. They are not super cheap, but and they should be coming out, you know, I mean, in stores probably now as we speak. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that. You guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave your mark in the comment section. Till next time, this is Palagi, signing off.